Let me know when you're ready.
It's going.
Oh, it's filming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hey, welcome back to Comfort Food for COVID-19. My name's Lance Avery. I'm the founder of Big Fork. Today we've got a recipe. It's called Philly cheesesteak. We're doing it Big Fork style because we're using our sausage. Nothing screams comfort food like Philly cheesesteak. So anyway, what we got here is a tablespoon of butter. I've got a medium low pan. This is going to be a one pot cookery here, which means a lot less dishes to clean, and it's a fun, easy way. So we got a nice medium low pan here, and while that's melting, I'm going to show you a cool way to kind of shred up our sausage. So we've got the chicken and bacon sausage and our aged cheddar, and I've got my son filming today. This is Miller. Thank you for doing the honors today. So I've got my kind of semi-broken food processor here. I'm going to take 2 sausages, and this is with the blade attachment, and literally just shred it down super quick and easy. You've always wondered what to do with that blade attachment? Well, this is one way to do it. See how quick that was? And it's done. Oh, a little bit of shrapnel there. Check this out. Miller, come on over here. See that? I just shredded up the sausage there. That's going to be our base. Okay, now we got nice melted butter here. I've got 2 cups. It's a medium sized onion. There's a yellow onion here. And now I'm just going to cook this until it begins to brown, and then I'll add a little salt, and I'll show you the rest of the process here. But this is going to be kind of a slow. You can't really cook to brown onions. You can't cook them too slowly. You want to cook them. You don't want to cook them very high heat. So this is more of a slow and low process here. Check this out. All right, so see how they're beginning to brown? I'm just going to show you guys how to like really caramelize onions really easily. What I haven't done, all I've done is the butter and the onions right now, and they're starting to brown. You see that? Now this is a little bit of salt. This salt, what this will do, this is going to extract any of the moisture that's left in those onions, and it's going to help caramelize them more quickly, and more evenly than if you wouldn't have added the salt. So just a little bit of salt, and then just stir it around a little bit. And also, if you're fancy, do a little flip action. There you go. Just remember, slow and low on these. All right, we'll be back when they're finished. Hey, one thing I wanted to tell you about. All right, see how these caramelized onions, they're looking really nice and caramelized? One thing, if you're not going to add mushrooms, because there's a lot of moisture in mushrooms, what you can always add is like a tablespoon or 2 of water. What that does is it evens out all the caramelization throughout the onions. I'm not going to do it here, but in case you're not adding mushrooms to your caramelized onions, this is a great way. So now, just add these chopped up mushrooms. These are portobello mushrooms that I've got here. You could use creminis. You could go fancy, do some oysters, shiitakes. But that's all I'm doing here. Just kind of mixing it up. And this, because of the moisture, will evenly distribute that caramelization. And it'll also release the caramelization that's on the pan into the onions, which is where you want it. You want that flavor in the food, not stuck on your pan. Okay, now we're gonna cook this for another couple of minutes. I'd say 3 to 4 minutes. And then we'll add the sausage. All right, we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've added the mushrooms. We've cooked these for about 3 or 4 minutes. I actually increased the temperature to about medium here, just to brown up those mushrooms. As you can see how it's evenly caramelized. Now, I take the shredded up bacon sausage here, and now I'm going to actually increase the pan temp. Here we go, get it all out of there, get all the good bits. I'm going to increase the pan temp a little bit to about medium-high here. All I'm doing is browning this up now. So just gently stir this. You can really smell the aromas. Wish you guys could smell this on. But really all we're doing is just combining the caramelized onions with the sauteed mushrooms and whatever bacon sausage you use. I would suggest using the portobello. It would be perfect application for a Philly cheesesteak. All right, so we'll be back one last time to stir in the cheese and to plate up. Okay, I've been cooking this for about 3 or 4 minutes on medium-high heat. Sausage is ready, and it is starting to brown. It is pretty much ready to go. All right, so last little thing, turn off some heat. Now I've got a cup of provolone cheese, been grated. And now the residual heat will just melt this cheese. And just kind of fold it in. Fold it in. If you want, you could add a little pepper right now. See how it's starting to melt, getting all cheesy. 1 pot cookery here for Philly cheesesteak, big fork style. See that? All right, now I'm gonna switch it over. All right, then we got a toasted steak roll here, okay? Look at that. And I take about 1/4 of that, pile it high. And there you have it, guys. Check it out. Philly cheesesteak. Millie, you want to take a bite? You want to watch me do it?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. It's going to be a little warm. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, perfectly seasoned. One more.